Sex is the most sacred act of energy exchange. After all, sexual energy is our life force energy. Hello and welcome. Krista here from A Soul's Journey. And in this video, I'm going deep into practicing celibacy on your spiritual path. So we incarnate on Earth and our soul inhabits our physical body, which is kind of like a meat suit, if you will. And we develop layers of amnesia, experiencing Maya due to our ego minds. But once we're triggered into our spiritual awakening, we start to remember who we really are, and that our true essence is soul. And all of the things that used to resonate with us no longer do anymore, especially our intimate and sexual relationships. We realize that sensual pleasure derived only through our external physical senses is actually no longer genuinely pleasurable for us. Instead, it's a surface level interaction that lacks the true intimacy and the real depth that we crave to share with another. And it's around this time you may find yourself placing firm boundaries on your most intimate connections. And for a period of time, you may also choose to practice celibacy. And the more that you choose to practice celibacy, and the deeper your spiritual practice with meditation, prayer, and simply being, the more you attain self-realization and the understanding of your true nature as a soul. You further shed the identification with not only your physical body, but your ego mind as well. Celibacy allows you to enter a state of contentment from within ourselves, from the soul, in which nothing external is needed. And in this state, there is little to no desire for engaging in anything of a superficial nature. It's within the soul that we experience non-duality, pure bliss, absolute freedom, unity consciousness. And this unity and freedom isn't dependent on anything external to us. In the words of Lauren Kren, the more you awaken, the more you cannot make love without feeling an emotional and spiritual connection. A part of our spiritual awakening is to awaken to a sensitivity that was once numbed. Sleeping with someone who is not safe for our heart suddenly feels threatening, drains our energy, and there's a deep gut feeling that it's just not right. People who engage in mindless and superficial lovemaking all share similar characteristics. They feel deeply lost. When you look into their eyes, you can see the sense of emptiness. They're numbed out to the connection with their own heart. They're not in touch with their body, nor are they aware of their own energy. They push people away who are in alignment and integrity with themselves. This is due to their energetic vibration, which is why they don't attract highly awakened partners. Now, none of this is meant to shame anyone. I have been there myself, and I can tell you it was the emptiest place of my existence. Speaking from personal experience, I unintentionally began practicing celibacy over 2 years ago, not long after my twin flame triggered my spiritual awakening. And while I did have some challenging times in the beginning, I've now reached this inner energetic transformative shift that the thought of anyone touching me who's not in alignment with my heart and my body and my soul no longer resonates whatsoever. Lovemaking is a sacred act of two bodies, hearts, and souls coming together to become one. And the further you go along on your journey, the more you will only desire and gravitate deep, loving connections into your life that are in alignment with your heart and your soul. And in closing, I want to say sexual energy is creative, so it can truly be used for anything. You can use it for manifesting, making music, writing, designing, building a business, creating a website. Truly, the possibilities are endless. Ultimately, you decide how best to honor your heart, mind, body, and soul. And for some, practicing celibacy can be a disciplined path for spiritual living. I'm sending you love. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you all in the next video.